Welcome to Wager Talk TV. I am Kelly Stewart, joined by Teddy Covers and Las Vegas Chris. This is going to be, we'll call it Super Bowl / playoff betting strategies, so to speak. All right, Chris, I'll start with you. Let's use an example. Right now, Eagles, hot team. Everybody likes them. I'm getting texts, hey, should I bet the Eagles at 14-1? That's great. They're the longest shot. When in reality...
Well, you're always, about 90% of the time, you're going to find better value taking the money line. If you want to bet $100 on your future, take that $100, bet that $100 on the money line. If you win, bet the money that you accumulated after that bet and put that entire amount on the next game and so forth.
Yeah, because if you like the Eagles this week, you're going to get at least almost 2.5 to 1, if not more.
If the Eagles win this game and then next week they play the Rams and win that game, you'll already be at 14-1.
Exactly.
And you don't have to worry about what am I going to hedge in the Super Bowl.
Exactly. You know? And it's really common, believe it or not, if you money line parlay your way through these situations instead of taking the future, you're going to get paid even more than twice as 2 to 1 than you would have had on just betting the future.
Awesome. All right, Teddy, what's the difference between betting the Super Bowl versus the playoffs? Let's talk about like the next couple of weeks, what people should be doing.
So the Super Bowl is unique among all sports. It is the only game of the year in any sport where the public actually has an influence on the point spread. So,
okay,
I
that's
mean,
actually something I didn't know.
Like legitimately.
Well, we know it's like one of the biggest betting handles of all time, right? Like it's everybody comes to town, everybody's excited.
It's Christmas for sports bettors.
And people that don't normally bet, moms, sisters, kids, they want to bet. Everybody wants to have a little bit of action on the Super Bowl, even if it's just squares. You know, everybody's betting some form or faction on this. Okay, so as far as the playoffs go versus Super Bowl.
Well, when you think about it, the entire playoffs has fewer games than a normal NFL Sunday. Okay, so when you're talking about are these point spreads off, they're usually not off. You know, the betting market is ample time to pay attention to what's going on. You're not going to see anything go under the radar. Not that that happens a lot in the regular season, but when you're making your arguments should not be, this point spread is stupid, it's way off. They're not. You know.
They're never way off.
Well, especially not in the NFL and the regular season, let alone when there's only 4 games.
I want to bring up the Denver-Seattle Super Bowl. I don't know whether you guys remember that, but
I remember it, unfortunately.
It was jockeying between 1 and 2.5, depending on where you were betting it. Now, the sharp books offshore had a much lower line, and I can tell you, I did not know one single person that had available Pinnacle credit left. Everybody was all in because of the middle opportunities. Yeah. They had a 1.5 point middle. They were getting free earns on buying up on the points. It was unbelievable. There was even speculation. Are they taking a shot? Are they going to go out of business if they lose this game? It was free money. It was just amazing. And in the sharp side that they wanted.
And remember, that has happened before with offshore books where they took a shot at the Super Bowl, lost that shot, on the New England Patriots plus 14.5, and then we're out of business on Monday morning.
Yikes.
But a book like Benny, you wouldn't expect that from.
Well, I would probably guess not. All right, last topic, moneyline distortion. I'll let you introduce that one, Teddy.
Well, that's another thing that makes the playoffs and particularly the Super Bowl different from regular season bets is that the people that bet on the underdog tend to take the dog on the money line. And the people that bet on the favorite tend to take the favorite minus the points.
Got it.
So the best value bet in the postseason, and particularly the Super Bowl, tends to be the favorite on the money line.
I did know that.
And, you know, from a pure value standpoint, you'll see the pros do that oftentimes, betting the favorite on the money line in these games in the hour or two before kickoff.
Yeah, and you saw that just this weekend or Monday with the Clemson game. You could have taken plus 110 or plus 210 on Clemson, or you could have laid minus 210 on Clemson by shopping your lines. So, and that's going to be the case with all the various. On the money line, there was places that had Clemson plus 210, and then there were other places laying where you could take Alabama minus 210.
Oh, okay.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah. So, but that's always going to be the case.
I knew it, Chris.
Different books are going to have different liabilities for where the futures tie into, and they're going to have parlay liability.
Money lines based on what they need.
Exactly.
Awesome. Great stuff from both guys. Are you a member of the Sports Memo Text Club? It's 100% free. Just text Sports Memo to 33222 to get a $10 welcome bonus just for signing up, plus free picks and other Text Club only offers.